Hi friends, welcome back. So as we are working on Azure Data Pipeline, you can you can see this architecture diagram which I had explained earlier. We have reached till here now. I mean, our data is processed. Quality of the data has improved now. We have this cleaner data. But we have this clean data in Azure Data Lake Storage. We have stored it back in Azure Data Lake Storage. But we want this data to be in an SQL DB or in Power BI or in any of the any of the tool where we can view that data. I mean, we can view that data in graphical representation or in uh, view, viewable state. Okay, that's what we're going to take care in the in this video. So for that, we will make use of Azure Data Factory now. What we'll do in Azure Data Factory is we'll create a pipeline. When we trigger that pipeline, uh, the whole process is triggered from uh, fetching the data from Azure Data Lake Storage to Azure Databricks, process that data, and then transfer that processed data to SQL DB. Okay, till here everything will be taken care by the pipeline which we are going to create. Uh, let's go to the Azure portal. Yeah. So here we are in Azure Data Factory Studio. Click on Launch button. Okay. So I had already created one pipeline earlier. Resource not one. Okay. Let's create a new pipeline then. Pipeline. Let's give a name to this pipeline. ADP pipeline. Okay. Now we have many options here. Move, move and transform, synapse. Likewise, we have many options here. Now our goal is to connect this Azure Data Factory to Azure Databricks. Okay. And next step is to connect this Azure Data Factory to Azure Data Lake Storage. And next step is connect this Azure Data Factory to SQL DB. So it should be connected to all the three Azure resources, so that when we run the pipeline in Azure Data Factory, it should link to all those Azure resources and interact with them. Okay, and we are particularly interested in Databricks. Click on this. You will see a notebook here. Drag this here. Okay, and then give this notebook a name. Uh, ADP notebook task will give. So ADP notebook task. So this task is responsible for running that notebook in Azure Databricks. Okay. Description, you can, if you want, you can just put it. Otherwise, you can leave. Azure. Go to next tab. Azure Databricks. Here, Databricks linked service. Remember, we were talking about linked services. Linked services are services are kind of connection strings. Those are basically to establish connection between the other Azure resources. Okay. As of now, I don't have any of the linked resources created. Let's create one now. Okay. Now, in this page, let's give a meaningful name. Data Factory, Databricks. Okay. This linked service, its name will be Data Factory Databricks. It's going to be linked service between Azure Data Factory and Azure Databricks. Account selection method from Azure subscription. This is my subscription. I only have one. Refresh this. Databricks workspace is going to be ADP Databricks. Okay, I will show you that. Yeah, ADP Databricks. This is my Databricks instance. Okay, that's what I have chosen here. And select cluster, new job cluster. That's fine. And authentication type will be access token. Okay, remember we have generated an access token from here. Okay, I have pasted it here in the notepad. Copy that. We'll use the same access token. Okay, let it run the cluster version. Okay, it ran cluster version. From where we'll find the cluster version? If we go to compute, this is the cluster version 15.4 LTS. Make sure to put the correct one here. Otherwise, you will get errors later. 15.4 LTS includes Apache Spark 3.5.0, Scala 2.1.2. Let's recheck once again. 15.4 LTS includes 350.2.12. Yeah, that's the correct one. Cluster node type. What is cluster node type? This is the cluster node type, standard DS3 V2. Make sure you choose the correct one, otherwise you will get the errors. Standard DS3 V2. Python version, let's make it 3. Worker options fixed. Let's run in only one worker node. Additional cluster settings. Okay, these are all not required. Click on test connection. Connection is successful means it has successfully established connection. I mean, the Azure Data Factory has successfully established connection between, with Azure Databricks instance. Okay, click on create. So we have created a linked service. Okay. Now the next thing is go to next tab, settings. Which notebook you want to run? Okay, go to browse, users. I will choose my mail ID here. ADP notebook. Where is ADP notebook? ADP notebook is here. Workspace. ADP notebook. Okay, this ADP notebook is already attached to this cluster. Okay, if I click on this cluster and then okay, why am I not able to see it attached? Okay, that's because the cluster is under off state. Okay, once that cluster is up and running, this ADP notebook will again get attached to that cluster. Okay, now ADP notebook. Okay, settings is done. Okay, the first part is done now. Now let's we created a linked service for one resource, that is Azure Databricks. Now we still have to create two more linked services. For that, go to Manage. Here you can see the already created linked service. Let's create one more. This is with Data Lake. Yeah, it's here. Azure Data Lake Storage Gen 2. Okay, continue. Let's give a name. Data Factory Data Lake. Okay, and then from Azure subscription, choose your subscription storage account name. ADP Data Lake Storage. That's my storage account to linked services. Okay, click on test connection. Okay, so now the connection is successful between Azure Data Factory and Azure Data Lake Storage. Okay, click on create. Okay, now we'll add one more linked service, that is to SQL DB. Azure SQL database. Okay, Data Factory SQL DB. Again from Azure subscription, server name is ADP SQL server and database name is ADP SQL DB, which we have created earlier. Okay, authentication method is going to be username and password. Enter the credentials and then test connection. So connection is successful between Azure Data Factory and SQL DB. Create it. Okay, so we have created three linked services as I was explaining earlier. Now again go back to the area where I was creating pipeline. Now through this Azure Data Factory, we have to trigger the pipeline run and store the resultant data into SQL DB. For that, we will use one more task is called copy data. Okay, it is under move and transfer. Copy data. Just drag it here. Okay, and give a name to this copy data to SQL DB. Okay. Once the Databricks job is done, that resultant data should go to SQL DB. Okay. For that itself, I have created this task. Once this task is completed successfully, it should go to next task. So I'll have to use an arrow here. Okay. Similarly, if this task fails, then it should go to, sorry for that, it should go to another task. For example, drop a mail to you, or or trigger some other function, whatever the next task it should perform if so. Uh, let's don't bother about that. Let's only consider about only the passing scenario. Okay. Now we aren't done yet about this copy data yet. Name is fine. Source is going to be data set. Let's add a new data set. Click on new. Da- Data set we're going to create. It is from Azure Data Lake Storage Gen 2. Okay. And what file we're trying to bring is .csv. Choose this one. Continue. Linked service. We already have created the linked service. Datafactory data lake. Choose that one. File path. We can browse it here. Container name is sales. Fruits. Okay. And then what are you trying to bring here is the resultant data. The resultant, I mean, the duplicates removed, cleaned data. Okay, cleaned data is inside cleaned fruits. Okay, and it is inside this file, which starts with part and it's a .csv file. But we are not going to choose this file. I will explain why. Okay, file path will be container name, folder path, and that file name. We're not going to put it here because that file name is going to change again and again when the new data is loaded. Okay, so what should we do in that case? We can use wildcards for that. I will show you how to use that. And yeah, this is done. Advanced tab. There is nothing much here. Click on OK. Okay, so this is done now. Now, next part is wildcard file path. Okay, how do we choose that file then? Inside sales uh, container. Let's go there first. Sales fruits, clean fruits clean to fruits. Okay, let's see if we have an option to browse here. Okay, there is no option to browse. So this file name starts with part. Okay, we can put wildcard like this, PART asterisk symbol, so that it will understand from this path, sales fruits, clean fruits. It should get the file name which starts with part. Okay, like how you can use the wildcards. And next, click on preview data. Okay, when you click on preview data, it's already showing that this is what data is present in that file. Okay, so that means we have successfully established connection between ADF to data lake storage, and it is able to fetch that file. Now go to next tab, sync. Here, where are we dumping that data? We're getting that dumping that data to a SQL DB. Okay. For that, again, we have to create a new a data set. Azure SQL database. Choose this one, continue, and we already have created a linked service. Let's choose that one, Datafactory SQL DB. Table name. Table name is dbo.fruit sales data, which you have created. Okay. Click OK. That looks good. And then next, go to mapping. Here is the important step here. After landing into this tab, you have to press import schemas. So after clicking on import schemas, it imports the schemas from that file, and it tries to match with the destination. The destination is SQL. Okay. So it has chosen banana and 15. Why is that? I'll explain why. And it should not be banana and 15. I will also explain why did we land into this situation and how to uh, resolve this. Okay. Now, okay. So now, what did we do here for in data sets? Delimited text one. Let's go here. As you can see, first row as header, we shouldn't have checked this box. Okay, let's uncheck this. Okay, and then go to the pipeline. Again, you come here, and then now let's preview the data again. Okay, now it is showing properly. Okay, now if you go to mapping and click on import schema, you don't see that banana and sales data here. You will get 1 and 2. You will see 1 and 2 here. Why are you seeing 1 and 2 here? It's because we have removed header from that data. We have decided to remove. We don't want that header to be part of that cleaner data. Okay. Next, go to settings. There is nothing here to create anything. After that, the most important thing is to publish all. Whatever you have created pipeline, whatever you have created linked services, data sets, and everything must be saved. For that, you have to click on publish all. Click publish. And then to test this pipeline, click on debug. So as you can see, it is in progress now. It is currently running now. And as you can see, both the tasks are executed successfully. ADP notebook task and copy data to SQL DB. Both have passed. Okay. So now we'll verify that. For that, we'll go to DB. DB SQL DB. Yeah, this is DB query editor. Let's log in. Tables. Let's try to query. Select query. Yeah, as you can see, this table is now filled with the resultant data, that is cleaned data or transformed data. Like how uh, we can transform data through Azure Datafactory pipelines. Okay, let's test with editing that file, the the source file, sales fruits.csv. Let's try to edit this file. Let's add one more line here. Grapes. Okay, give some 45. Save. It is saved. Now I will trigger the pipeline, this pipeline again. So it will call the Databricks notebook again. It will run that notebook in the Databricks cluster, and resultant data will be copied to SQL DB. Okay, let's run this again. I have clicked on debug, so it has started the pipeline run. In fact, we can view the running status by clicking on here. Input is ADP notebook. Okay, and if I click on this class, we will get the link where that Databricks notebook is running. Okay, it is showing there is no output yet. I think it takes some time. Let's give some time. Okay, so it has completed, as you can see, both the check marks here. Now if I go to DB and run this query again, uh, if I come down, yeah, as you can see, that data, the cleaned data is again added into the same table. You can see grapes also here, but this is not the correct data because it it hasn't overwritten the data. So what should we be doing in that case? We should actually the resultant data should be overwritten on the existing data. Then only that data is called visualizable. Otherwise, it is of no use. What did we miss in that case? While copying data, if we in under the sync, here we have an option called pre-copy script. I'll just put a query here. Delete from the table. What is that table? Table name is fruit sales data. So before running this task, it should run this query and delete all the data which is present in that table. Okay, and I'll just publish it again. Okay, and I will. Okay, before that, let me edit this file, and we'll add one more line here. We'll add kiwi fruit for 55. Sales is 55. Save it. And now I'll run this pipeline again. It has started running. Let's give it some time. So it has completed both the tasks. Now let's go to table and run the query again. We are getting some error here. Failed to execute query. The request for procedure. Okay, I think I had made some mistake in running the query. Now you can see this. Okay, so kiwi is entered, grapes is entered, and rest all are entered without any duplicate data in it. So now, whole point of creating Azure data pipeline and performing all these transformation tasks and everything is with the intention of automation. Okay. Now, what if we want this pipeline to be triggered when a new data is uploaded to the source file, and this pipeline should be triggered automatically? What can we do for that? Here is an option for that. Add trigger. Click on that. Uh, Trigger now means this pipeline will get triggered now. But we want this pipeline to be triggered at a particular event. Okay. New. Click on new and edit. Choose a trigger. Click new, and then let's give it a name. Event based trigger. Okay. Type is going to be storage event. Okay, and then Azure subscription is this, and refresh this, and storage account name, choose the storage account name. Container name, what's my container name? It is sales, and it should be uh, in between forward slashes. Okay, so start with forward slash SALES and then end with forward slash, and it will remove those forward slashes automatically, but while typing we have to. Next, blob path begins with fruits slash, what's our CSV file name? Fruits.csv. Okay, under sales container, inside fruits folder we have this fruits.csv. So whenever new data is being uploaded to this file, or if a new fruits.csv file is being uploaded replacing this file, I mean when the new data has come in that file and that file has been overwritten, in that case this pipeline should get triggered. Okay, it should get triggered automatically. Now, blob path begins with fruits.csv. Blob path ends with, we can just keep it as it is, keep it blank. Event is blob created. Okay, when we say blob created, it also works with blob overwritten. Okay, it works for both. Start trigger on creation. Continue. Click continue, and we have to publish this. We will publish all. Validation error, fix it before. What's the following validation errors? What is this? Stopped. Okay, I think I had created one earlier. We'll have to stop that first and then create the new one. Okay, now it should work. Okay, now I have a trigger. Okay, let's test it whether it works fine or not. Let's go to fruits.csv and edit it. Okay, let's add a new. Okay, let's add at the end. Let's create a duplicate entry here. Okay, let's add banana 15. Save it. So the blob is been overwritten or edited or added some new data, whatever we can think of. Now, if we go to monitor, we can see it here. This pipeline has already triggered automatically. Okay, it is in progress already because I mean it's just 9 seconds ago. So an event has already triggered this pipeline to run. Let's give some time. Let's wait for some time. Okay, it took some time. Let's click on this. It still says in progress, but let's try to click on this and yeah. So it has already completed, but but in this page, in the monitor page, uh, it is not refreshed yet for some reason, but it has completed the execution. Now let's go to the table and run the query here. Okay, so the new data is been added and the table is also got updated. I mean, this is the new data. Yeah, that's all I have for Azure Data Pipeline video series. If you have enjoyed these videos, please like and share, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.